鳥の声がします。ごめん。こんにちは。私たちとちょっと。私はエミと言います。そして今日私たちは日本語を勉強していましょう。でもまず I have a phrase for you to send to your crush without context. This is given the fact that your crush speaks Japanese, which might not be a given for you, but if you have a friend that speaks Japanese, send them this without context, okay? Here's the phrase. 今日、私は猫です。Today I am a cat. Wow. Profound. Deep. I think I heard you say. And I mean, I guess that's where I'm at because today I am a cat for y'all. And for your viewing pleasure, we will be going over some 新しい言葉, new words, new vocabulary. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's hop into the words. Sorry, cat bus. So this vocab is going to primarily be places and things. Common everyday things, office supplies, common everyday places, and some adjectives. New, 新しい. When I say 新しい言葉, that's like new vocab, new words. So I say that a lot because I have a lot of them, always.
Notebook.
Notebook. Note. So a lot of these words are loan words, and we're going to see them in the katakana, kind of just how you would say note in Romaji, but it's like noto. So you think of a notebook, just take the book off, keep the note. Those are the easiest ones to remember, by the way. Coffee shop. Kisaten. Clean and pretty. Kirei, not adjective.
Kirei.
So as y'all will see, I keep kirei and I write na afterwards. And you want to memorize the na type with the vocab word. It's very challenging to remember that a word is a na adjective. So I write like kirei na in parentheses. All right, let's move on. Bank. Ginko. This is a phrase that a lot of people will be familiar with because you'll hear it very often. Domo arigato. And I mean, people say domo arigato in song lyrics and rap, and like it's in the cultural collective unconscious, you know. I think we know domo arigato.
Test.
When we hear it. Test. This is another one of those loan words. Testo.
Good.
When I think about this, I just think about something that's so good that it gives me the cheesiest smile, and it just comes out of me like eee. So just think of a smile and think of the sound a smile makes, and it's like eee. Yes, so good. I will be also dropping some of my mnemonics, and as I say every time, please memorize your Japanese with mnemonics. Please do not just go raw all in and forget them in 3 months. For me to be able to really memorize Japanese, the words that have stuck the strongest for me over time are the words that I've had the strongest mnemonics for. Yellow. Kiroi. What I think about is I think about the color of a key, and it's kind of like yellow. I think of like a cartoon key. In my mind, I just picture it, and it's a yellow key, so I think of kiroi, which is like the color suffix.
Pencil.
All right. Pencil. This is very similar sounding to pencil, but it's enpitsu. It's almost like in a pencil. Enpitsu. Yeah. It's not too hard for me to remember that one because it kind of sounds like pencil. Town. Machi. Now I think of matchboxes. and I think of matches, and I think of an entire town, a whole little town where all the buildings are matchboxes and all the little people are matches, and it's like a matchy town. Machi. Supermarket. Super. So just like notebook, we are going to take off the book and just keep a note. Supermarket, take off the market and just leave the super, you know? And these lines right here, if you don't know, that's just like an extended draw out of the vowel. So su becomes su and pa becomes pa. Super. Fun to say. I'm very sorry. At first my mind goes to like totemo gomen nasai, but I don't know if that's proper or something that is right to say. Gomen is like casual sorry. Gomen nasai is a more formal sorry. But I think for this one it's actually domo sumimasen.
Domo
sumimasen. And if you know sumimasen, that is like excuse me. So it's like very excuse me. Domo sumimasen. Over there, that place, away from the speaker and the listener. So over there, that's going to be asoko. Asoko. So if y'all haven't studied your kosoado words, this is a kosoado word. And a is usually the farthest. So ko is me, like the speaker. And right here, that's koko. You, right there. If you were in this room with me, that would be soko. And then that tree all the way across the street from here, like so far you could barely see it, that's asoko, far from the speaker and the listener.
Department store.
So yeah, just remember ko, so, a. Department store. Departo. Famous. Yumei. Not adjective.
Yumei.
Very. Used with the affirmative form. So I think of the word like totally, and then I think of totemo. So instead of tali, you say temo, totemo. It's still like tots, like very. Totemo.
Station.
Eki.
Eki.
If you go to the train station in a very populated city in the US, it's likely that it's a little icky, got some gum on your foot, mysterious smells, a plethora of people. Where there is people, there is often funk. New York City comes to mind. So, eki, the station, it's kind of icky. A lot of people been through it. Apartment, apato. Very similar to apartment. Apato. So when I think of what kinda, I think of a donut. And I think of what kind of donut do I want? Donut? Dona. What kind of donut do I want? Always a hard choice to make.
Building.
Building. Tatemono. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna get all these right, so that's just a heads up. Bag. Kaban. So I think of a bag that is got a rustic feel to it, and it's shaped like a cabin, and it's literally like a little baby cabin bag. So cute. Very like woman of the woods, like very like cabin fever. And I just imagine wearing this backpack that is a cabin. So kaban. That object. So remember we talked about kosoado. This is going to be a kosoa type of a deal. That object close to the listener, so that's so, because you right there, you got some so going on, okay? Sore wa totoro desu. Sore wa watashi no totoro desu. Demo これは私のカットバスです。はい。Fine, splendid, nice. 立派. 立派 is a not adjective, and I think about the most beautiful, luxurious gown and wearing it, and what do? I rip it because I'm just like running and not being careful, and it rip like the dress rips. It was fine, it was splendid, it was nice. Ripa. Here, this place. So, ko, so, a, do. Ko, koko. That's here.
ここ
Koko. Which one? Dore.
どれ
Post office.
Post office. Yubin-kyoku.
郵便局
Yubin-kyoku.
That object
That.
over there.
That object over there, away from the speaker and the listener, so y'all know it's gonna be a, and it would be are. Are?
あれ
Yeah, are.
Who?
Who? For this one, I think about who dares. Like, who dares intervene? Who dares enter my room? Who dares come into my vibe? Who dares? And I think of the word dares, and it's like dare, dare, dare. You know, so dare. Who dares? Dare.
Small.
Small. Oh, this one is so cute. So I think about a little mouse, and a mouse is small, and a mouse gets some cheese, and what does the mouse do in relief when it gets the cheese? It just holds it the little cheese so close to its body and its size. So I think about cheese and I think about sigh. So cheese sigh. You get your cheese, you sigh it out. All right, think of a mouse. Black. Kuroi.
黒い
Kuroi. You'll remember that roi is at the end of a lot of color words. The vast majority of them, not like mirori, but certain ones. And ku. It makes me think of cool. Like, what is the coolest color to wear? Like, what's the color they wear in New York? Like, what's a high fashion color? What is the new black? Black is the new black. So,
Black.
kuroi is black. It's a cool color.
Park.
Park. Koen. Koen.
公園
I think of almost like tossing coins into a pond at the park. That's kind of how I remember it, like a coin, but it's not like coin, it's koen.
Park. Big.
Big. Oki.
大きい
Oki.
Red.
Red. Akai.
赤い
Akai.
Dorm.
Dorm. Ryo. Ryo.
寮
I think about just studying abroad, and maybe I'm in Mexico and I'm on a Rio. So, you know, like the Rio Grande. So that is a river that flows from the US to Mexico. So I imagine being a student in a dorm on a Rio, but the Rio is part of my dorm. So dorm, Rio, I just remember it with like a river. Tall, high, expensive. Takai. To be, to exist. Imasu. Bookstore. Hon. Ya. So hon is book, and ya is the common ending for a store. So you put ya on the end of fish, like sakana. Sakana ya becomes fish market.
Ballpoint pen.
Ballpoint pen. This is another loan word. Boru pen.
ボールペン
Boru pen. This area, so like right here, kono is this. For this, we're going to use hen as area. Kono hen.
この辺
This area.
Eraser.
Erasure. Keshigomu. Keshigomu. So I think about like how eraser is kind of gummy, and that's how I remember keshigomu.
消しゴム
There. That
There
place.
at that place. There, that place closer to you. So that's soko. Remember, here's koko. You, soko.
そこ
Building.
Building, biru. Biru. And that's not
Biru.
tatemono, that's a more recent, like modern loanword term. Biru.
Cafe.
Cafe. Cafe.
カフェ
Cafe.
Dictionary.
Dictionary. Jisho. Jisho.
辞書
Restaurant.
Restaurant. This is another loan word. Restaurant.
レストラン
Restaurant.
Object.
So this object closer to the speaker, like kore. Kore wa kat basu desu.
これ
Kore.
This object.
これ
Hospital.
Hospital. So 病, if y'all know, it is a lot of sick words have 病 as a prefix. So I think of being in the sick, 病院, in the 病, 病院, 病院, hospital.
Old.
Old, 古い,
古い
古い.
Suffix.
Suffix,
Store.
store, we talked about that. Yeah.
や
Think about going to the stores and you just want to get everything and you're like, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I want that. Yes, please. I used to be that way. I'm actually not anymore. I am a minimalist. The minimalist. Very, used with the negative form. Amari,
あまり
Convenience
convenience
store.
store. Konbini, konbini. Another loan word. A lot of places like apato, konbini, cafe. A lot of them are loan words because they were introduced in a like Western context. So they're like, yeah, it's easy. Let's just take their word for it. It's simple.
Brown.
Brown. I think about the color of a piping hot chai. And I just have this chai in my hand and I'm about to drink it and it's just so brown and beautiful. So chairoi, chairoi, chai color, tea color.
Pen.
Pen, pen, another loan word.
Blue.
Blue, aoi,
青い
aoi.
White.
White, shiroi, shiroi.
白い
Yeah. If y'all dug this deck, I will post my deck link in the description. But thank you for watching this video today. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for learning Japanese with me. What a beautiful, fun, intricate language. Be sure to check out my other two Japanese vocab videos that I'm doing with completely different decks, completely different vocab. And if you enjoyed this video, channel登録よろしくお願いします。じゃあまた